Emerging.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be explaining a really kind of hard concept, drop chances. Now, I haven't seen a video on these ever before, so, I had to figure it out myself. It is kind of complicated, and the formatting is a little bit weird, so, I'm just doing this video so, you can see a really simple and easy way to do it. So right here, we have basically the sum of everything that you're going to want to use. So first of all, let me just summon this zombie. And now, as you see, he has just mixed armor and a sword. And I believe he has I set him with a 0.5% chance of dropping it. So each item, he has a 0.5% chance of dropping it. Or not 0.5%, 1 out of 2. So, yeah, as you see, he didn't drop everything. He dropped the shovel, the helmet, and the leggings. And let's do that one more time so you can see that it really is random what he's going to drop. So let's kill him. And this time we got the boots, chest, and the leggings. So this is a pretty bulky command, as you can see, pretty long. So I'm just gonna kind of just do it here, kind of build on it, make everything a lot easier and simpler for you to learn. So all these commands are gonna be in the description too, so you can mess around with this. So first of all, we're just gonna start with the basic /summon command. Summon, let's say a zombie, and then just relative to the command block, and then up 1. So, of course, this is just going to summon a zombie up there. Regular zombie stuff. I guess he drops the leather stuff when he dies, or the raw flesh, but, nothing really special there. So, let's go into the drop chances now. Well, let's start with equipment, actually. So, if we want to equip this guy with anything, we're going to have to say equipment, and then put it in square brackets, and then there is going to be 5 of these things, like right here, as you can see. Now, because each one represents a slot, this one is his hand, then this one is his boots, pants, chest plate, and the helmet, in that order. So keep that in mind. And I don't believe you can do drop chances on anything not in his inventory. But what you can do, actually, you can put something, like let's say I put 388 in the helmet slot, which is the ID for emeralds. That way, he can't wear a helmet, but when he dies, there's a drop chance that he will drop like emeralds if you want to do coins for an adventure map. Speaking of adventure maps, you're seeing a little sneak peek of my upcoming adventure map that I'm working on. So, so equipment. Let's just say whatever we want to put in his hand. Let's say random ID. I can't think of anything. Let me just get a wooden sword. So 268. So 268. But let's get that in the brackets. What you're gonna notice, that's not gonna work. As you see, it's not working. It can't locate the name separated without value for this. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to put an ID in front of this. So let's say ID 27 there, like that. And as we have the zombie with the wooden sword. Don't know why you have to put the ID in front of that, but you just kind of have to, I guess. So let's continue with this. Now, let's see. So that's the equipment with the equipment. Same thing for the armor, 298. Well, that's a helmet, of course. So as you see, or maybe that is boots. No, that actually isn't. I guess it's showing up a helmet as boots. That's really weird, actually. 298, yeah. So, I guess you could try and do that if you want to give him different armors. I wouldn't understand why. But that's how you equip the zombie with really anything. So let's carry this command over to here. Here, let's move this to the helmet slot, just because I like everything to be nice. Let's copy that and put it here. So now what we're going to do here, we're actually going to get into the drop chances. I'm just going to put this in front of here. So drop chances like that. And I'll put a comma right there. So I believe we're just in a curly bracket. I believe. Still a little bit fuzzy on everything. It's in a square bracket, excuse me. So we're going to put it into a square bracket like this. And then 4 commas. Now each of these empty spaces right here, these are all going to correspond to an item right there. So let's say that we want the drop chance for this sword to be, like, let's say a 25% chance. So what we're going to do, we're going to say, so 1 would be always, you will always get the item when you die. So let's say 0.25. And then, let's say for the helmet we just want him to always drop the helmet, just as an example. So 1. Excuse me, put the 1 in the wrong spot. Like this. Sorry about this. Let's get the 1 right here in the spot up here. There we go. So that actually gonna summon the zombie, but he's not gonna drop anything. We set the drop chance to 1, so he had to drop the helmet guaranteed, but he didn't. So why is that? Well, because for whatever reason, the way that the formatting works, you have to put an F at the end of this number. So why we put the F at the end of the number? 25% chance of getting the sword and a 1 guaranteed chance of getting the helmet. So let's do this, and let's kill him. And as you can see, my inventory here, I have no idea what's going on with my inventory. Let me just clear everything really quick, so there's nothing building up. Let's summon this guy. As you can see, he didn't actually drop the helmet. Now, that could just be because here I'll just fill this all in. It probably doesn't like the way that I did this with the spaces. Just put 0F for all of these. 0F. There. And now, I could have also done the drop chances. I might have spelled that wrong as well. It's really picky about everything. It looks like I did it right. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong. This is kind of a tricky subject. I'm still getting the hang of it. So, you should drop your helmet. No. I wonder why that is. Oh, yes. I know exactly why. Because right now, even though he is wearing a helmet, he's technically wearing a ghost helmet. There's not any helmet there. Basically, it says it's like count 0. So we actually have to set a count for this. So let's say count. If we want him to drop 2 helmets, then we can say count 2. And then the sword just count 1. So now, yes, sorry about that, guys. If you do not specify the count, it's not dropping anything. So that was a really tricky subject. So now he's going to drop the helmet, guaranteed, and the sword 25% chance. And it looks like, yep, we got 2 helmets, as you can see here, because he was wearing 2 helmets and the wooden sword, because we specified the count. So, and as you can see, like, if you want the player to get like emeralds or coins or whatever when they kill the guy, then okay, let's set his chest plate slot. This can be any slot you want. It'll show up in his hand though if you put it there. So let's say ID 388 and say like count 2. Now let's set the drop chance for that to, let's say 1 in 10, so 0.1. Let's set this one to 0.2, so there is a 1 in 5 chance, and we're going to do the exact same thing in this slot. This is going to be the pants slot, except instead of 2 emeralds, it's just going to be 1. So there's a 1 in 5 chance that these guys will drop a 1 emerald, and a 1 in 10 chance that they will drop 2 emeralds. So that's anywhere from 1 to 3 emeralds. So let's kill him. Okay, no emeralds, just the 2 helmets that time. Okay. Let's summon a few of these guys so we can see the drop chances going around. Let's kill him. And as you can see, he dropped 1 emerald, so the 1 in 5 chance paid off. Now, where is this guy going? That is a tree. That is a tree. What are you doing? And the 2 helmets again, because he's always going to drop those. So, yeah, that's basically how the drop chance works, guys. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. I will make sure to answer them. This is a pretty broad subject, so I had a lot of troubles with it, so I'm sure you guys will probably have some questions, so just leave it in the comments. And yeah, my adventure map is coming along nicely, so expect that within a month or 2. Yeah, and that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Emerging.